Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I wanted to discuss, as you would have seen from the title itself, right? If you are having a FOMO about the crypto market kind of booming again, and the Bitcoin is hovering around that 40,000 range, and it actually went almost close to 50,000, right? So if you have like a FOMO to the crypto, but you do not have that much capital, right? So that's what I wanted to discuss, a stock which you can use instead of crypto, and use some option strategies to make the similar kind of income, and actually maybe better than in percentage terms, you may be able to make a better return on your investment. So that's what we are gonna discuss today. If you are interested, then please stick around and let's start. Okay, so as you can see, right, the Bitcoin is almost kind of, if you look at a 3 months chart, right, it is almost holding up to this 40,000 as a good support range that you can see, right? It crossed that 40,000 and around like December, and then it has not kind of come down below that range, right? It tried to break that, but it again quickly was bought back, right? So I would say 40,000 is kind of a range that you can see in Bitcoin, but since there is no way to play options in directly in the Bitcoin, and plus the amount itself is, as you can see, right, it's huge. So the stock that I want to discuss today is Hamara. You may have heard about this stock. If not, then and you should definitely check it out, right? So this is a Marathon Digital. They are mainly the Bitcoin mining company, and if you look at the chart, right, if you look at the pattern between this one and the Bitcoin, you would see almost a one-to-one kind of a mirror image, right, between them. So as the Bitcoin move upside, you can see Mara also do the same, and same is true for when it goes down, right? So they are almost kind of a mirror image of each other. So I'm going to use Mara for this strategy, and we are going to see in the next part what strategies you can do and how much return you can make. Okay, so on the strategy itself, right, so I'm gonna discuss, you can do the selling puts. That's what I started with as well. So I currently have a kind of 200 stocks. Those were assigned back to me when it kind of fell below this range, right? So that's where I was assigned. However, I'm planning to still do the wheel strategy on it. So I'm gonna discuss from the start. So how you can start this is, you can do the start with the selling puts. So what I've seen from the mirror image that we talked about, right, that $18 from Mara is kind of a sweet spot in terms of the Bitcoin 40,000, right? So that's what based on my last, at least the month that it has behaved, is like, as long as Mara is like $18, which is almost equivalent to the Bitcoin 40,000 range, right? So that's what the basis I am going to take for this example. So what you can do is, you can start selling put weekly, or you can do monthly as well. But since it's a volatile stock, right, so I would I still wanna do weekly, as long as you can be active in your trading. If you wanna be more passive, then you can do monthly. So if you are kind of, at least if you can give let's say 1 hour Monday and Friday, then I would still say that you go with weekly. If you are completely out of scene for like 2-3 weeks, then you can go more longer expiry dates, right? So okay, so coming to this one, right, so I would, let's say, do 17, right? So for the Feb 2nd, I'm gonna do the 17 as sell put, right, as you can see. So how much premium we are getting? We are getting $64 as a premium, right? Which is in percentage terms, right? If you calculate, I actually started calculating this here, right? So as you can see, if you do 1700, and that was about how much was it? It was about 64, right? So this is 64, right? So in percentage terms, you are making 3.76, right, which is pretty good for a week. Because if you just add up this, right, if you just simply add up for the 4 months, that's gonna be huge in terms of the percentage, right? So let's say you do this and you also make like 64 right here. So if you gonna do this, that's you're gonna make 15%, right, which is huge in terms of if you look at the ROI, right? So you are just rotating that same $1,700 and you are making almost more than I believe $200, right? So let's see. Yeah, so you're making $250, right? And this is just one contract. Now you can always multiply with two contracts, so this is gonna double, right? So this is gonna be your this one, and you just multiply. Let's say you do 5 contracts, right? So you're gonna make 1200 bucks easily, right? In this case, only thing there are few things which we are gonna discuss at the last part of the video, so definitely do stick around. I wanna discuss what are the risks or what are the things that you should take care of it, because the returns are really high. That obviously comes with some risk, right? So before we go there, let's close on this topic first. So this is the strategy. What you can do, you can start with selling put here, right? So you start with this, and let's say on Feb 2nd, right? On Feb 2nd comes and the Mara ends up before above $17, right? So you are well and good in that case. Your capital is released, and you can again put that for the next week, and you just to rotate that money, right? However, let's say Mara drops below 17, right, on Feb 2nd. What you can do is then you revert and then you start selling covered calls, right? So you sell call and then you can sell call for 17, right? So you're gonna make again close to I think $100. It is showing more here because we are looking at in the money options, right? So that's why it's more. But let's say on the Feb 2nd it has dropped to below 17. Your this it won't be this much. It may be it would be definitely less than this one, but it will be close to I think $80. Why I say that? Because if you look at the IV, right, the IV is gonna be high for Mara because it's linked to, again I said, right, it's a kind of a crypto linked stock, and anything related to crypto will always have high volatility, and that's why you get so much premium for this, right? Because you're not gonna get this much premium for any other stock. So that's why the premium is high, and obviously it comes with some risks as well. And look at the theta, right? Here you get just making $8 for doing nothing. You're just doing the selling put and you're doing nothing. At the end, next day you are positive $8, right? So that's the beauty of selling call and selling puts. And by the way, guys, if you are completely new to all this on how it works, this is essentially called the wheel strategy, right? So if you are completely new to that, I would highly suggest that you look at my wheel strategy video where I have explained with an example on how this whole thing works. Okay, the last part that I want to discuss is about the risks associated to this. As I said before, right, this is a highly volatile stock. So you have to watch out for how the trend in crypto or Bitcoin is moving. Let's say Bitcoin, as I said, right, in last at least month, the Bitcoin has holded up to around $40,000. So as long as that 40,000 range holds, you are good in this. However, watch out for any big drop, and the main thing that I can recommend that you have to cut your losses. If you see that the trend has reversed for the Bitcoin, you should cut your losses early. Okay, the second risk that I want to touch upon is, or it's kind of not a risk but a suggestion or recommendation on how you can manage this position, is basically you should have a very small percentage of your portfolio assigned to these kind of a highly volatile stocks. And as you can see in my case also, I was actually assigned on these two positions. So I am kind of keeping right now at 10%, which I would say is still high. Based on my portfolio, I would like to keep this around like 5 to 6%. So that's what I would recommend as well, that keep this as 5 to 6% and see how once you are kind of familiar with the support level and you have been following for some time, then maybe you increase to like 8 or 9, but don't go beyond 10% in your portfolio, because as you know, the overall crypto market is definitely a highly volatile market. So yeah guys, that was a video I wanted to make looking at how the crypto is behaving. So if you have any questions or any other stock if you want me to cover related to crypto or in general, definitely put your comments down below and I will try to cover that in my next video. Till then, happy investing guys. Bye bye.